This is the best life advice. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want you to feel the fire of transformation in your soul. This is not just another day, it's your day to step up, take charge, and rewrite the story of your life. Because here's the truth, you already have everything you need to live a life of abundance, passion, and fulfillment. All you need is the blueprint, the strategy to unleash your potential. So here's the best life advice you'll ever hear. Your life changes the moment you decide it must. Let me say that again, your life changes the moment you decide it must. Because decisions shape destiny, and the quality of your decisions determines the quality of your life. Today, I'm going to give you the keys to unlock the extraordinary life you deserve. Are you ready to take the leap? Let's dive in. Own your decisions. Your life is not dictated by your circumstances, but by the choices you make every day. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Decide, act, and adapt. The moment you take full responsibility for your life, you claim your power. Turn pain into power. Life will challenge you. It's inevitable. But here's the secret: the pain you feel today can be the fuel for your greatest transformation. Lean into discomfort, learn from it, and use it to propel yourself forward. Raise your standards. If you don't like where you are, change your standards. Decide what you will no longer tolerate and commit to what you truly deserve. High standards create an extraordinary life. Focus equals reality. What you focus on expands. Focus on problems and they'll consume you. Focus on solutions, gratitude, and growth, and your life will transform. Shift your focus and you'll shift your reality. Take massive action. Dreams are nothing without action. Start before you're ready. Take bold, consistent steps toward your goals and watch the world bend to your will. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Your mindset is your most powerful asset. Feed it daily. Eliminate limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. Speak to yourself as the person you aspire to become. Give beyond yourself. True fulfillment comes from contribution. When you shift from what can I get to what can I give, you tap into a level of joy and meaning that money or success can never buy. Call to action. Right here, right now, I challenge you to make a decision. Decide who you want to become. Decide what you're no longer willing to accept. Decide to live the life you were born for. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Stand up, claim your power. This is your moment. Your decisions are the steering wheel of your life. Think about it. Every path you've taken, every moment of joy or pain has been influenced by the choices you made. So the question is, who's in the driver's seat? Are you letting fear, doubt, or outside circumstances make your decisions for you, or are you taking control and owning your destiny? Let me tell you something powerful the moment you say, this is my life and I'm responsible for it, everything changes. It's not about blaming yourself for what's gone wrong. It's about recognizing that you have the power to turn it all around. Responsibility isn't a burden, it's your greatest gift. What's holding you back right now? Maybe it's fear of failure. Maybe it's the comfort of staying where you are. But let me ask you, this is your comfort zone really comfortable? Or is it just familiar? Because familiarity can trap you in a life that's less than you deserve. Think of a moment in your life when you made a bold decision. How did it feel? Scary, yes, but also exhilarating. That's because deep down, your soul craves growth. And growth comes from making decisions that stretch you, challenge you, and force you to become more. Stop waiting for certainty. Stop waiting for someone else to tell you it's okay to go after what you want. Give yourself permission to decide right now that you're worthy of the life you dream of. Because you are. When you own your decisions, you own your power. And when you own your power, you become unstoppable. It's that simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. It takes courage, it takes commitment, it takes a willingness to fail and get back up again. Every day you face countless choices, big ones, small ones, and everything in between. Each one is an opportunity to align your actions with your values, to create a life that excites you. But only if you choose intentionally. Let me make this clear, owning your decisions doesn't mean you'll never make mistakes, you will. But mistakes are where growth happens. They're where you learn, adapt, and become better. You've got to stop being afraid of making the wrong choice. The truth is, the worst choice is no choice at all. Indecision keeps you stuck. Action, even imperfect action, moves you forward. When you start owning your decisions, you'll notice something incredible. You'll stop feeling like life is happening to you and start feeling like life is happening for you. That's because you'll see every challenge as an opportunity to grow. The only way to get better at making decisions is to start making them. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just decide, act, and adjust as you go. That's how you build momentum. And momentum is everything. When you take one step, the next step gets easier. When you make one decision, the next decision feels more natural. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So what will you decide today? Will you decide to stay the same, or will you decide to grow? Will you choose fear, or will you choose courage? The choice is yours, and it always has been. Turn pain into power. Pain, it's something we all experience. It's inevitable, unavoidable, and often unfair. But here's what separates those who thrive from those who merely survive: the ability to transform pain into power. Your pain can break you, or it can make you. The choice is yours. When life knocks you down, you have two options. You can let it define you, let it keep you in the dark, or you can use it as fuel to climb higher than you've ever been. Pain is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. It's there to show you what you're capable of overcoming. Think about the most painful moment in your life. Maybe it was a heartbreak, a failure, a loss. It felt unbearable, didn't it? But you're here, you survived. And if you look closely, you'll see that moment didn't just hurt, it shaped you. It gave you strength, resilience, and wisdom. The key to turning pain into power is perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? That shift alone can change everything. It takes you out of victim mode and puts you in control. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. And your response determines whether pain becomes a barrier or a building block. Don't let the pain shrink you. Let it expand you. Let it force you to dig deeper, to become stronger, to rise higher. It's not about pretending the pain doesn't exist. It's about acknowledging it, feeling it, and then deciding to use it. Decide that your pain will be your platform, your motivation, your reason to push forward. What's the alternative? To let the pain control you? To let it keep you in a place of fear and self-pity? No, that's not who you are. You're stronger than that. You're better than that. And let me tell you something incredible. When you turn your pain into power, you inspire others to do the same. Your story becomes a source of strength for someone else. Your resilience becomes a reminder that they can rise too. The most beautiful transformations come from the darkest moments. It's in those moments that you discover who you really are. It's in those moments that you build character, courage, and clarity. So the next time life throws a curveball, remember this: the pain isn't there to destroy you. It's there to prepare you, to refine you, to make you unshakable. Don't fear the pain. Embrace it, use it, turn it into power. Because when you do, nothing, absolutely nothing can stop you. Raise your standards. Life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you demand. And that starts with your standards. If you want to change your life, you have to raise your standards. You have to stop accepting less than you deserve and start expecting more from yourself and the world around you. Your standards dictate the quality of your life. They determine how you show up, how you treat yourself, and how others treat you. If your standards are low, you'll settle for less in every area of your relationships, your career, your health. But when you raise your standards, everything changes. What are you tolerating right now that's keeping you stuck? Maybe it's a toxic relationship, a dead-end job, or unhealthy habits. Whatever it is, it's time to draw a line in the sand. It's time to say no more. Your standards are a reflection of your beliefs. If you believe you're capable of greatness, your standards will reflect that. But if you believe you're not enough, you'll settle for mediocrity. So what do you believe about yourself? Raising your standards starts with a decision. A decision to no longer accept what's comfortable but unfulfilling. A decision to demand excellence from yourself and your life. It's not easy, but it's necessary. When you raise your standards, you raise your energy, you raise your confidence, you raise your expectations. And guess what? The world rises to meet you. Opportunities show up. People treat you differently. Your entire reality shifts. But here's the thing: raising your standards isn't a one-time event. It's a daily commitment. It's about consistently holding yourself to a higher level, even when it's hard. especially when it's hard. People often ask, how do I raise my standards? The answer is simple: start small. Identify one area of your life where you're settling and make a change. Maybe it's waking up earlier, eating healthier, or speaking up for yourself. Small changes lead to big results. And let me warn you, when you raise your standards, not everyone will support you. Some people will resist, criticize, or even try to pull you back. That's because your growth challenges their comfort. But remember, your standards are for you, not for them. So don't be afraid to set the bar high. Don't be afraid to demand more. You deserve it. And the only way to get it is to raise your standards. Focus equals reality. What you focus on, you feel. And what you feel becomes your reality. This isn't just some motivational mantra, it's a principle of life. If you want to change your life, you must change your focus. Focus is the ultimate power that shapes your destiny. Every single day, your mind is bombarded with millions of pieces of information. It's impossible to process it all. So your brain filters it based on what you focus on. If you focus on problems, guess what? Your brain finds more problems, but if you focus on solutions, you open the door to possibilities. Let me ask you this: what have you been focusing on lately? Are you obsessing over what's missing, what's wrong, or what could go wrong, or are you focusing on what's good, what's working, and what you can create? Because where focus goes, energy flows. Think of your focus like a magnifying glass. Whatever you place it on becomes bigger, clearer, and more powerful in your mind. If you place it on fear, fear grows. But if you place it on courage, courage grows. The choice is yours. Most people live in reaction mode. They focus on what's urgent instead of what's important. They let distractions, negativity, and other people's agendas dictate their attention. But here's the truth: your focus is your superpower. Use it intentionally and you can achieve anything. Focus isn't just about what you give your attention to, it's also about what you don't give your attention to. It's about learning to say no to distractions, negativity, and anything that doesn't align with your goals. It's about protecting your mental energy like it's your most valuable asset. Because it is. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people facing the same challenge. One focuses on why it's so hard, why it's unfair, and why they can't handle it. The other focuses on what they can learn, how they can grow, and what's within their control. Same situation, completely different outcomes. Why? Focus. Focus determines your emotional state. If you focus on gratitude, you feel blessed. If you focus on fear, you feel paralyzed. If you focus on possibility, you feel empowered. It's not the situation that matters, it's where you put your focus. And here's the best part: you can train your focus. You can practice shifting your attention from problems to solutions, from scarcity to abundance, from fear to faith. Like any skill, the more you practice, the better you get. One of the simplest ways to shift your focus is by asking better questions. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, ask, what's great about this situation, or how can I turn this around? Questions direct your focus, and your focus creates your reality. Another powerful tool is visualization. Spend a few minutes each day focusing on the life you want to create. See it, feel it, believe it. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. Use this to your advantage. Remember, focus is a muscle. If you don't use it, it weakens. But if you strengthen it, it becomes unstoppable. Start small. Practice focusing on gratitude, solutions, and progress for just 5 minutes a day. Watch how it transforms your mindset and your results. When you master your focus, you master your life, because your focus determines your reality, and your reality is the foundation of everything you do, create, and achieve. So what are you focusing on right now? Is it serving you or is it holding you back? It's time to take control. It's time to focus on what matters. Action is the bridge between dreams and reality. You can have the best ideas, the biggest goals, and the most incredible vision, but without action, none of it matters. Action is where the magic happens. The problem is most people get stuck in the cycle of overthinking. They wait for the perfect plan, the perfect moment, the perfect conditions. But let me tell you, this perfection is the enemy of progress. The perfect time doesn't exist. Start where you are with what you have and take massive action. What separates successful people from everyone else isn't talent, resources, or luck. It's their willingness to act. They don't wait for certainty. They don't wait for permission. They don't wait for fear to disappear. They feel the fear and do it anyway. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates results. When you take one small step, it leads to another, and before you know it, you've built unstoppable momentum. But it all starts with that first step. Here's the truth: failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Every time you take action and fail, you learn, grow, and get closer to your goal. But if you never act, you stay exactly where you are. Stop waiting for confidence to take action. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes after. Every time you take a step, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that you can do it. And that builds unshakable confidence. Taking massive action isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about focusing your energy on what moves the needle, what drives results, what aligns with your goals. It's about being relentless in the pursuit of what matters most. But let me warn you, taking massive action isn't easy. It requires courage, discipline, and resilience. You'll face setbacks, challenges, and criticism. But every great achievement starts with someone who refused to give up. The world doesn't reward intention. It rewards execution. Your dreams don't care how much you think about them, plan for them, or talk about them. They care about how much you act on them. Start messy, start imperfect, start scared, just start. Because once you start, you create momentum. And once you create momentum, you become unstoppable. So what's one action you can take right now to move closer to your goal? Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Not next week, right now, because the life you want isn't waiting for you, it's waiting for your action. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. If your thoughts are chaotic, your life will feel chaotic. If your beliefs are limiting, your actions will be limited. The most important battle you'll ever fight isn't out there, it's within. Master your inner world and you master your life. Your mindset is the operating system of your life. Every decision, every action, every result stems from the way you think. But here's the challenge: most people never upgrade their mindset. They run on outdated beliefs and patterns that no longer serve them. It's time to change that. Start by becoming aware of the stories you tell yourself. What do you say about your abilities, your worth, your future? Are your thoughts empowering, or are they holding you back? Awareness is the first step to transformation. Once you're aware of your inner dialogue, it's time to rewrite it. Replace "I can't" with "I can." Replace "I'm not enough" with "I'm more than enough." Replace "this is impossible" with "anything is possible." Your words have power, use them wisely. Beliefs are the foundation of your inner world. If you believe you're destined to fail, you'll find a way to fail. But if you believe you're capable of greatness, you'll find a way to succeed. So ask yourself, what do I believe about myself? Are these beliefs serving me, or are they sabotaging me? Your emotions are another key part of your inner world. They're like a compass pointing to what's happening beneath the surface. Don't ignore them, listen to them. But don't let them control you either. Learn to manage your emotions so they work for you, not against you. One of the most powerful ways to master your emotions is through gratitude. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your energy, your mindset, and your entire perspective. Gratitude isn't just a nice idea, it's a transformative practice. Visualization is another tool for mastering your inner world. Close your eyes and see the life you want. Feel it. Believe it. When you visualize your goals with clarity and emotion, you train your brain to make them a reality. Don't underestimate the power of habits. Your daily rituals shape your inner world. Start your day with intention. Meditate, journal, move your body, or set goals. These practices aren't just about productivity, they're about conditioning your mind for success. And let's talk about self-talk. How do you speak to yourself when no one's listening? Are you your biggest critic or your biggest cheerleader? Speak to yourself as you would to someone you love, because you deserve that kindness and encouragement. Mastering your inner world isn't about eliminating negativity, it's about not letting it control you. It's about acknowledging your fears and doubts, but choosing to act in spite of them. It's about leading your mind instead of letting it lead you. Remember, your inner world is like a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. Plant seeds of positivity, growth, and possibility, and you'll harvest a life beyond your wildest dreams. But if you neglect your garden, weeds will take over. The greatest gift you can give yourself is the gift of inner mastery. Because when you master your inner world, you create an unshakable foundation. You become the kind of person who can handle any challenge, achieve any goal, and live with purpose and peace. Give beyond yourself. True fulfillment doesn't come from what you achieve, it comes from what you give. Contribution is the secret to living a life of meaning and purpose. When you give beyond yourself, you tap into a level of joy and connection that no amount of success can provide. Here's the truth: we're all interconnected. Your actions, your words, your choices, they ripple out and impact the lives of others. You have the power to make a difference, no matter how big or small. Giving isn't about having a lot of resources. It's about having a heart that's willing to share. You can give your time, your energy, your knowledge, or even a simple smile. Sometimes the smallest act of kindness has the biggest impact. But here's the thing: giving isn't just about others, it's also about you. When you give, you grow. You expand your perspective, your empathy, and your capacity for love. Contribution is the antidote to self-doubt and fear. Think about a time when you gave something, your help, your advice, your support, and it changed someone's life. How did that feel? That feeling is fulfillment. It's knowing that you're part of something bigger than yourself. Giving beyond yourself doesn't mean neglecting your needs. It means filling your own cup so you can pour into others. You can't give your best to the world if you're running on empty. Take care of yourself and then give from a place of abundance. Start where you are. You don't need to solve all the world's problems to make a difference. Focus on the people and causes that matter to you. One person, one act, one moment at a time. That's how change happens. And don't underestimate the power of giving your presence. In a world full of distractions, being fully present with someone is a rare and precious gift. Listen, connect, and show up with your whole heart. Giving isn't about recognition or reward. It's about aligning with your highest values and living with integrity. When you give without expecting anything in return, you experience the purest form of joy. Giving beyond yourself also leaves a legacy. It's about planting seeds that will grow long after you're gone. It's about knowing that your life mattered, that you made the world a little brighter. So ask yourself, how can I give today? Who can I help? What difference can I make? The answers to those questions will lead you to a life of true fulfillment. When you give beyond yourself, you discover the essence of what it means to live fully. You step into a life of purpose, passion, and profound connection. And that, my friend, is the greatest gift of all. Live the best life you're meant for. This is your life, not someone else's, not some distant version waiting for the right time. This one. The decisions you make today, the mindset you embrace, the actions you take will shape the legacy you leave behind. You have everything you need to create a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. By taking responsibility, turning pain into power, and raising your standards, you unlock doors you didn't even know existed. By mastering your focus and taking massive action, you create momentum that propels you forward. By cultivating your inner world and giving beyond yourself, you align with your true essence and experience what it means to truly live. This isn't just a motivational speech, it's a call to action. Life isn't waiting for you to feel ready. It's happening right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment, it doesn't exist. The perfect moment is the one you create by showing up, by being bold, by daring to go after what sets your soul on fire. Remember, greatness isn't reserved for the lucky few, it's for the committed, the relentless, the ones who choose to rise no matter how many times they fall. And that greatness is already within you. All you have to do is claim it. So step forward. Make the decision to live intentionally, passionately, and unapologetically. Commit to becoming the best version of yourself and sharing that gift with the world. This is your best life waiting for you to show up and claim it. Your journey starts now. Go live it.